All right, guys, how's it going? Now, when a transfer window closes, I always look, for reports a few days after or the week later, claiming, like Liverpool trying to sign this player, trying to sign that player. Little rumours and claims tend to come out after a transfer window, not just during a transfer window. And there has been a couple, so I'm going to go over those with you today. I don't know if we'll do them all in one video or not, but we're going to start with Victor Osimhen. Osimhen. We spoke about him before. I'm sure Miserable Martin from Red Raw LSC on YouTube is a fan of his. I would like to have seen him sign. I'm sure he's mentioned that at some point. I don't think you guys need any introduction to the Nigerian forward, so I don't need to tell you anything about him. He'd been trying to secure a move over the summer, and he was heavily linked with Chelsea. Chelsea did try to sign him, they admit that, but they couldn't agree on the salary, the personal terms. He was outside their scope, if you like. So if they're not going to pay, or if they can't agree if they can't agree personal terms with the player, then I wouldn't have thought Liverpool would have done. But basically, reports in Italy and also here in Spain are saying that Liverpool did make an attempt to sign him. The actual word is a blitz. They blitzed his club with their interest, but Liverpool's interest faded due to salary issues because the Nigeria international was asking for too much money. Chelsea, their manager Enzo Maresca, has been asked if they might revisit the situation in January, and he said, yeah, we'll see now from here to January. I don't know how many games we have, but I've told you many times I like to focus on the next day, so we will see in January. So obviously, people might be asking the same question of Liverpool. Will they do that? But we've just signed Chiesa, and this would be an expensive deal. I mean, Liverpool. It's claimed Liverpool were interested in him, but I don't know what you think. I would find that one a little bit difficult to believe, but this is what they're claiming in Italy and Spain. Spain have probably picked up that from Italy. It could be the player's agent trying to put a bit of pressure on Chelsea or trying to show the clubs that Liverpool were interested. I mean, whether you see Liverpool as a major European force or not, and you might feel they're not an ambitious enough club under the present ownership, Liverpool's still a massive club. So it can help maybe, gauge a little bit of interest in the player, because what we're doing here now, we're talking about it, the player's name and his availability is being circulated around Europe in the print media today by these different reports saying, oh, Liverpool were interested in him. Chelsea couldn't get him. Chelsea might go back in for him in January. So it's keeping the situation ongoing, if you like. Now, I was looking at some reporting surrounding his situation. He wants out. His future is uncertain. Negotiations for his transfer have not been successful with Chelsea, which we do know about. We do know they had an interest in Liverpool, if you believe it. The board at Napoli have confirmed the relationship's broken down. His continuity in the team is not an option. He has no squad number. He's been isolated from the group, and the club are trying to move him out. So this is a very good player as well. I mean, guys, I'd be delighted if we signed him. Trust me. Napoli's sporting director has stated that the player's desire to leave the club isn't new, and efforts were made to find an exit during the summer, but the offers have not been sufficient to reach an agreement. He'd been linked with clubs in Saudi Arabia, but his club feels that's not something that the player favours. So the message is clear. It says he will not be reintegrated into the team, and the priority is to find a destination that satisfies all parties, and they hope to resolve that situation in the January transfer window. So I just thought I would run that one by you. I don't know if you believe it. I struggle to believe that one a little bit because of the money that would have been involved. But I want to bring it to your attention. Things are going to be a bit more chilled now. The window's closed, but we might see a few more of these suggestions that that Liverpool tried for certain players. whatever happened to our interest in Ederson, whatever happened to our interest in Nouri, these sort of players that we know that there was, genuine interest from Liverpool. I mean, we can never say we know and prove it kind of thing, but real credible reporting, important people that we trust saying, no, that did happen, especially with Nouri. We know that Liverpool, tried to sign Gordon. Will they revisit that in the future? Many people I think would like to retain Luis Diaz, especially after his start of the season. But is that player always going to be looking for that move to Barcelona? We shouldn't have a problem with Luis Diaz if he wants to do that. Just be honest, if that's what he's wanted to do ever since he was a young boy, we shouldn't stop that. I ain't got a problem with that. I ain't got a problem with any player that wants to leave Liverpool. Go fuck it. No, you know what I mean? Just do it. Just handle your exit professionally. Be honest with the club. What I would be doing if I was running the club is I'd be saying, look, he's not a big earner at Liverpool. Let's give him an increased contract and see if we can persuade him into staying for a few more years. But that's another discussion regarding contracts at the moment. So anyway, I'll leave that one with you. Liverpool apparently, tried to sign Osimhen during the summer window. I'm not sure what you think of that. All right, guys, if you appreciate the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please drop me a comment. And if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, please hit the super thanks button. It's the love heart under the video. And if it doesn't work, or if you want to use another method, there are other ways in the video description of supporting me. You can join the channel. There's other ways of buying me a beer and a coffee. And of course, you could become a VIP member. And the VIP membership is something I need to push a little bit, because that's the one that really makes it all possible. Do you know what I mean? And we've lost a few members this year because they've fallen out of love of football. So that's something I'm going to have to do. I'm going to shamelessly plug that. I don't like doing that, to be honest with you. I never talk about the VIP members site in terms of encouraging people to join. It's never in my spiel at the end of the video, but it's something that I'm going to have to do, because I'm sure you guys want to continue seeing my output here. And unfortunately, if the members website declines or anything, that really is going to see me leave YouTube and go back over there to focus on things. The members website is my priority anyway, but I've got to really make sure that everyone's happy. I like doing the YouTube videos, but the members website is the one that enables me to do this. It's very true. So I do appreciate those of you that are in a position to support, and especially if you're a VIP member. All right, guys. Hopefully I'll be back with you real soon. All the blurb is in the video description. How you can follow me on social media. The newsletter's coming back now that the transfer window's closed, and also, of course, the KopTalk podcast will be returning as well. All right, guys. Hopefully I'll speak to you very soon.